things that I want to talk to you about, and the reason I'm doing it is because they're affecting the way that I'm working and the way that I'm feeling and the way I'm acting, and I feel like I need to just say it. I think it's going to be quite therapeutic for me. I don't know who's going to listen or who wants to hear about it, but it gives me practice on video as well, which I've lacked in some confidence with recently. But it's all good, because I know that I'm going to get my mojo back, and I'm going to get it back soon. I just need to go and find it. But I'm on it. I'm looking for it. I know it's not just going to come and find me. So what I wanted to talk about was the fact that sometimes in our industry, in direct selling, network marketing, not sometimes, all the time, we know that our business is on our shoulders, and that's a curse and a blessing. It brings so much joy, success, self-worth, confidence, self-appreciation. You know, it brings us so much sense of achievement. We get so much from it, and I would say that 80% of my year in my business, and in my businesses, I've had other direct selling businesses in the past as well, but I'd probably say about 80% of my year is positive and proactive. But actually at the moment, what I'm finding is I'm in a bit of a rut, in a hole, and that's not on a business level, but my business has had an effect from the hole that I'm in, purely because of my mental state, if you like, my mental ability, my self-belief, my determination, my motivation, and my procrastination. There's a lot of shuns in there. I know that everything I do on a daily basis has a negative or positive impact, well, on my life, but also on my business. And I'm fully aware that we all have blips, and I'm experiencing a blip. I'm still confident, and I'm still self-secure in the fact that I have an incredible business, the right product. I'm in a great market. I'm in the best industry for me. I love it. I've got a fantastic team and upline. I've got support from my friends and from my family. The only thing that's wrong in my equation currently is me, and I'm not doing anything, I don't believe, detrimental to my current success. I'm doing all the right things as and when I can, but it's finding the motivation and being consistent with it that I'm struggling with, and it's not through lack of wanting to have those things in place and correct. It's just a blip, and what I mean by that is I don't know what I mean by that. I mean, I guess I'm just struggling. I guess it feels like a depression, and that's okay. Like, that's okay to say that. We have had years of it not being okay, but do you know what? It's okay. Of course, it's okay. You're allowed. It's normal. You shouldn't beat yourself up about it. And actually, that's the advice I give my team as well. If they're having blips, allow yourself to have it, because if you don't, things could get worse for you, and your blip could become more than just a blip, and you may end up making something more of it than it needs to be. So you need to allow yourself time, and you need to allow yourself to get through it, get over it, make plans for coming out the other side. Now I know that this won't last long, and actually I know my blip always goes hand in hand with the turn of the season. Every winter this happens to me. So there's a thing called S.A.D. So if you don't know what that is, give that a bit of a Google and look S.A.D. up. S.A.D. is something that's affected me for, well, since I was a teenager. So 17, 18 years. And I know when it's happening. I know the signs, which is really good because I also know that it won't last long, and that I know that I will come out the other side. What I'm not always so good at, which is something I need to work on, is damage control, if that's the right phrase. I could have probably prepared better for it, knowing that it was coming. But like a fool, every single year I pretend it doesn't happen, or that it's not coming, and that I'll be fine, and that it's not a thing. But it is a thing, and it's got me again. So I guess what I wanted to say and to talk about is, I think what I wanted to do is to express and to reassure you all that it happens, that we have blips, we get into a funk, we get depressed, we get sad, we get over it, come through the other side, and we're stronger. We're resilient, like we are so resilient, and our businesses are not going anywhere. So if you're in network marketing, direct selling, multi-level marketing, whatever you want to call it, and you're feeling depressed, and you've got lack of motivation through depression or seasonal affective disorder or something like that, then reach out to me, and I'd love to have a little community of fellow network marketers, because we can turn to each other and we can say, do you know what, I love my business and I love my team, but today I just can't seem to get myself to do it. I can't, because do you know what, sometimes although I'm still me inside and I'm still confident, I get scared, and I know you all do too, for all sorts of different reasons. But the things that don't usually scare me. Picking up the phone, like I love picking up the phone. That's what I'm known for. Like I can pick up the phone and I can talk to strangers. Love talking to strangers. But when I'm feeling like this, I can't pick up the phone and I can't say boo to a goose. And that's when I'm in my business struggles, because those things that normally come naturally to me, I find out of my comfort zone, and we hate being out of it, don't we? We really hate being out of it, but we all know to get past that fear, or to move forward or on in our businesses and our lives, we have to get out, we have to get into that habit of making ourselves uncomfortable. And I know this sounds really weird, but I love uncomfortable, because I know if I'm feeling uncomfortable, that it's something that I need to work on and get through until I feel comfortable. And then when you feel comfortable, you have a huge sense of achievement, and there's nothing more than we love than achieving things, right? So to finalise what I'm talking about then, is if you are having a low moment and need to reach out to somebody, I would love to create some sort of network of people so we can look after each other and understand each other. Because although I have a fantastic support network around me, unless they're kind of in the same situation, it's hard. They can empathise, but it's really hard to actually understand, and I need somebody to actually understand. I think that's what I need, but who knows. We all have tough times, you know, and for all different reasons. And if you're in network marketing or not, if you're having a funk, we all need to support each other, right? That's all I've got to say about that. If you'd like to leave me any comments or get in touch with me, then feel free to contact me via my website. There's a little contact form in there, carrieparkin.jamboree.com.